It's 100% your brain, your mind, your world trying to do what it's designed to do, which is just to survive. Every one of us is trying to simply survive in a world that's not threatening to what we actually, to us at all. We're trying to survive in a world that's really not a threat. So everything we're doing is still in our survival consciousness part of our brain, which is to say, what's about to kill me, what's about to stop, what's going to happen, what's this, what's that, what can go wrong, what can do this, where's it not going to work, this is going to hurt, this is going to suck, this guy's going to be mean, they're not going to answer the phone, they hate real estate agents, they don't want to do this, they're not going to list with me, why would they list with me, I'm too new, I've never done a home in $1 million price point. All this chatter that goes on inside your brain is the problem. And it's all designed to keep you safe and to keep you in survival state. If you're stuck in a survival state and you're not in a survival world, in a world that requires you to be focused on survival, you're wasting time and energy, right? So let's go deep. I was watching something this morning, and from a good friend of ours, Matthew Ferry. What we were talking about this morning was, how about just stop thinking? All you need to do is recognize that all is well and everything is the way that it is. You can't change it, you can't fix it, and it just is what it is. If we can just recognize the fact that everything is perfect the way that it is, and just accept that things are the way that they are, and then figure out what do you want to do next, and then just go do it. It's that simple. But it's that simple, but it's that complex, because you've got this thing inside of your head that's designed to stop you from doing all the things you want to go do, because in essence, the thing you want to go do is a threat to yourself. And to threaten your body and to your brain by doing something you've never done before is a calculated risk that is stupid from your own brain's perspective. So you say, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work a little bit harder, and I'm going to get into a new price point, and I'm going to sell a couple of extra high-end homes, and I'm going to put an extra $200,000 in my pocket this year. And then your brain says, what's your first thing your brain says? Bullshit. That's what it does. Because it's like, you're not going to do that. You don't need that. What are you going to do with an extra $200,000? It's not necessary. You've got a car, you've got a house, you've got food, you've got gas, your kids have clothes, you're fine. You don't need $200,000. Great little idea you have, cutie, but it's not necessary, and stop it. And you're like, nope, I'm going to do it. And so you start looking up your numbers, you get to your for sale by owners, you call up a couple people, you say, I'm going to go knock on that door. And you get in your car, you get going, you're ready, you drive right by the for sale by owner, and you drive right by it. And you're like, well, you know what, let me back up. You back up and write the phone number down, and then you go home. What is the biggest enemy? And the biggest enemy is you. And it's you not recognizing that there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no worry, there's no fear, there's nothing that can happen to you at all. We're not in a situation where anything is a threat, right? We're lucky. We've evolved to the top of the entire food chain of everything. There's nothing threatening you right now. And so if you can just allow things to be the way that they are, it's really fun. So you let the sellers do what they do, the buyers do what they do, and you listen and you connect and you say, okay, and you're done, and put the deals together. So the biggest enemy that people have is not just letting things be. Let it be. Find the peace, find the flow. Why get upset about shit you can't control? It's either going to happen or it's not. And either way, you're fine. You're not going to die. Nothing's going to change in your life, right? Yes, you might enjoy the commission check, but if you don't get the commission check, you're not going to die. So get over it, and it doesn't really matter. Let's just do what we can to understand everyone's perspective and see what we can do to put them together and close. That's the deal, right? But our brains get stuck in this survival mode mentality where we start to think everyone's after somebody and what's going to happen. They're going to do this. It's going to take this away from me. So therefore they're taking something from me. So I don't like them. So now we're enemies, right? And it's all completely hallucinated bullshit that comes into your mind. So my advice is just chill out, let it be, and let things go, right? Here's realistically, what do we do as our career? We're lucky as hell to do what we do in our career. We talk to people, we communicate with people, we just chat. We help them do what they're going to do anyway. We just hold their hands, have their back, kick everyone's assets and not aligned with where we want to go in an accepting way, and deliver the best experience we can for our people. It's fun, man, right? So all we have to do is go out there and just talk to some people. How many people? I don't know. Depends on how big your goals are. What kind of people? I don't know. I don't know how big the checks you want are. You can go talk to a couple people in Crackheadville and get a $1.50 commission if you want to. Or you can go talk to people in a nicer neighborhood and get a bigger check. Depends. How quickly do you want the check? Bigger homes sell slower sometimes. Smaller homes sell faster. You could sell more, you could sell quicker. You know the drill. It just matters who are you going to do? What are you going to talk to? Who are you going to talk to? And what are you going to do is probably the better way to say that. So that's the thought.